Welcome to the Iron Preview Show, where we'll look ahead to tomorrow's game against Walsall. I'm here with Terry Hawkridge. How confident are you and the boys ahead of tomorrow's game against Walsall?
Yeah, very confident. Like you say, we had a good performance against Reading, and we took a lot of positives from that, and we've trained well today, and everyone's feeling fit and ready. So hopefully we can pick up the first 3 points, and obviously pick up the points. Obviously keep climbing the table.
Do you think your home form's important, considering the games at Scunthorpe Park tomorrow? You got 2 away games on the bounce straight after.
Yeah, I think your home form's important, but as well your away form's just important, because it's great to go away and win, especially when you're travelling where we have to travel. So, but yeah, like you say, every game's important, and hopefully we can start with our first home win tomorrow and pick up the 3 points.
It must be nice to play in front of your own fans as well and keep getting the support of them.
Yes, definitely. They're a great crowd. They help us and stuff. So, and it's always good when you can hear them chanting us on, especially if we go behind. It's good for them to get behind us. So hopefully we can get the win for them and for us and the people at the club.
Like I said, it'd be nice to get first win of the season.
Yeah, I think we've not done too bad in the games, but we did well at Blackburn, and then we stepped off for the league game. And like Russ said today, he says hopefully we can take our performance from Tuesday into tomorrow, and hopefully we can do that.
Here are the highlights from this week's games. Tuesday's game against Reading, despite a loss, saw Scunthorpe outplay really a championship side. How encouraging is that?
Yeah, it was great. Like you say, a lot of positives from the game. I thought we was the better team up until they scored, which it was really late on. So we've looked back at the DVD of the game, and there's so much positives we can take. Like you say, they're a strong squad and they're a championship side. So it's good for us, and it's given us a boost for hopefully tomorrow.
Well, for 85 minutes, everyone there agreed that Scunthorpe were the better team against a strong Reading team who are going to do well in the championship this year.
Yeah, I thought we got the ball down well. We passed, we moved, we were strong, and we created chances. It's just hitting the back of the net, and hopefully we can start with doing that tomorrow.
If you can outplay a team that are going to finish in the top end of the championship, that must mean that you probably have confidence in every team that you're going to play against in League One.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's given us great confidence to go into the league and play well, and hopefully do well in the league. So we'll just have to see what happens.
Youngster Hakiba Delican got man of the match in the game. Was you really impressed with him?
Yeah, Hax is a great lad. He's probably one I get on with one of the most, maybe because of how he is and stuff. And it's great to see him do well, and hopefully like you say, he gets the praise and stuff he needs in the games. It's up to him now to keep his shirt, and I think he'll do that and click on for us.
Another player who stood out in the Reading game was Gary McSheffrey, and he gave us his thoughts ahead of the Walsall game on Saturday.
Again, I think they'll be an organised outfit, they'll be a good footballing team. They always play nice football, and they've got tidy players, so it should be a good game for the fans. You know, could be some entertaining football, and hopefully we produce the same sort of performance we did Tuesday, and put the difference with some goals and get the win.
Also haven't picked up a single point yet, other than their first league game of the season. Does that give you extra confidence going into the game?
Yeah, it does. But we've just I think we both had a bad start, so I think they'll come out just as ready for the game tomorrow than we will. We both need the win, but like I say, we're on our home pitch and we've got the fans and stuff behind us, and we're feeling confident from the game Tuesday, so hopefully we can get the 3 points.
Do you know much about Walsall?
No, we know that they're a passing side, they're quite a small side, so that's all we really know, but we've just got to let them concentrate on our game and let them chase and let us do our thing.
Do you think one win will kickstart a good run of form?
Yeah, I think as soon as we get a win, I think we'll start picking up points and stuff. It's just like you say, it's getting your form in and stuff like that, so hopefully it'll start tomorrow.
Bit of a weight lifted off your shoulders when that first win goes.
Yeah, definitely. Like you say, we've not won yet, we've only got a point, so as soon as we get that, it's like you say, it's just so much pressure and weight lifted, and hopefully we can keep picking up more points.
You touched on it earlier, what's been the manager's message to the team this week following the Reading game?
He just says like there's positives and stuff you can take, and like you say, he knows about, obviously he was with us last year and he knows a lot about this club because he's been here for a while, so he just says play our own stuff, get the ball down and do what we do, and teams will struggle against us, and hopefully he's right.
Manager Russ Wilcox gave us his thoughts ahead of tomorrow's game against Walsall.
Just everyone's out to help you, everyone's here to sort of, everyone goes out their way to try and help you. It's not like, oh, it's not my job, I'm not doing it. It's everyone's here, and I asked a couple of questions to people, look, I need this, I need that, and they were like, yeah, we'll go and get it sorted out, and that's just, big, it makes a big difference, especially when you're alone.
And obviously the team play Walsall tomorrow afternoon here at Glanford Park. What kind of test are you expecting during the game?
I think it'll be a difficult one. I remember playing them last year with Peterborough, and they beat us, I think, and then we drew with them. So they're a really good outfit. Obviously, the manager's been there for a few years now, so he's got good, continuity going with the club. But we've played really well on Tuesday. We've got our first points of the monkeys off our backs now, and we just need to make sure we combine the two, get points and play well.
Walsall have enjoyed a little bit of a slow start, just like Scunthorpe really, so I suppose that put a bit of added importance on the game, and the fact that the clubs are both sort of still searching for the first win in the league.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we were talking about this the other day, looking at the table, and you can't really look at the table right now because it doesn't mean anything, but if you get a win, you can jump up 6 or 7 places, and that'll give everyone, I think, a big boost, being up higher up at the table as well, because I know from past experiences, being down at the bottom of the table, all of a sudden that translates into a dressing room, and that continues that throughout the whole season. So to get sort of up the table will be massive for us on Saturday.
How have the new signings settled into the squad this summer?
Yeah, they've settled in really well and quickly. When we went to Champneys for 4 days away, it was like we had no new players. They just settled so quickly, and I think that's good for us and good for them to settle into a club as easy as that.
Does it give the dressing room a lift in, some new fresh faces in there?
Yeah, it does, because they've all played the leagues higher and stuff. They know League One well, so it strengthens us, and it helps us squad in depth. So hopefully we can keep everyone fit and be ready for the long season.
Last season, a lot was said about the team spirit in the squad. Is that still intact this year?
Yeah, definitely. We're still really confident and stuff. It's just at the minute, obviously, like you say, with the losses in the league, it's just getting the first win and pushing on from there, but there's no confidence being knocked, and we're just waiting to go.
Which of the new lads is the most vocal in the dressing room?
Bish, probably.
Bish.
Yeah, he's been under the skipper, so it's his job to really talk and be the vocal one, so yeah, I'd say Bish, really.
Bobby Legnick on loan from Peterborough. How's he settling in?
Yeah, he's a great lad, great keeper. Don't really talk much in the dressing room, but as soon as you get out into training and onto the pitch, he's one of the players you can hear the most, so it's always good to have a keeper that talks and stuff, and that's going to keep you in. So yeah, I think he's done well since he's been here, and hopefully he'll do well until he's gone.
We spoke to the online goalkeeper ahead of the game against Walsall on Saturday.
Outstanding manager in my eyes, with the budget he's had to work with over the last few years, and to finish top half of the table. He's done a superb job. Tough game, team that likes to pass it, so we've got to be on our mettle, and we've got to produce a performance like we did on Tuesday night. That's my challenge to the players. I've spoken to them this morning regarding that. We haven't put back-to-back performances together this season. We've been very hot and cold. We need to be hot again. We were certainly hot on Tuesday. If we can produce that again on a regular basis, we'll win football matches.
They've endured a pretty slow start to the season, it's probably fair to say, so far. So does that put kind of a bit of added importance on it, maybe?
Yeah, I think every game's important, but this one is. We're at home. They've had 3 draws out of the 4, no wins. Obviously, we've only got the 1 point. So, yeah, it's a big game. Early part of the season, they've scored 2, we've scored 2. So we're not really hot at the top end of the pitch. I think that was the only probably disappointment from Tuesday. As final third work was good, apart from as finishing touch. We need to be more clinical in front of goal, and if we can achieve that, we're going to win games.
Finally, we've got our weekly quiz. This week I'm going to name a player, and Terry's just got to tell me which team he played for at the World Cup. We're going to start with the first goal scorer in the World Cup, or even though it was an own goal, it was Marcelo. Do you know what team he played for?
Brazil.
Brazil, yeah. Now Man City's centre midfielder Yaya Toure.
Ivory Coast.
Paul Pogba. French, yeah.
France.
Man City centre forward Edin Dzeko.
Bosnia.
Bosnia, yeah. And then he scored at the World Cup and he used to play for Wigan. Jean Beausejour. Chile, yeah, that's it. That's it for this week's show. Hopefully this time next week we'll be celebrating 3 points what we picked up against Walsall. Fingers crossed.